My brother always played basketball games. He always played 2K. And it always was around me. And sometimes I used to get on the game and play with him. Man, let's come out, let's hoop, man. Let's go hoop, man. What y'all want to do? Basketball is a lifesaver for me. Always was. Good steal, good steal. Come on. Oh, you didn't hit me.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, for Atlanta, they're peaking at the right time. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest game of the year. The last game of the season, a winner-take-all single-game NBA Final. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. Curry is out there with Jordan. Then there's Bird, and it's Duncan, and it's James in at the three spot. And for the Longhorns, Abdul-Jabbar is out there at Malone. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's LeBron James, and it's Nowitzki in at the two-guard spot. Taking a look at Atlanta, they've traveled a long road to get here, Greg, and with one game left, it's hard to imagine them stopping now.
Yeah, you get this close, and nothing is going to slow you down. Their talent, undeniable, and this is when you see the great players truly make their mark.
Back to James, and the dunk by James.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Curry passes to Bird. He kicks to LeBron. Teardrop shot. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Pass to James. From deep three-point land. Malone. Great positioning on the putback.
Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. James kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Bird against Malone. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. Here's James. That one good for 2. LeBron's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And here is Nowitzki. Outside, James. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, here's James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeBron passes to Duncan. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Chamberlain on the wing, James. Clock at 6. Malone finds Abdul-Jabbar. And the basket by Nowitzki.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
LeBron dishes to Bird. Over Malone. And it's Bird missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Nowitzki left side. Over Jordan. It's hauled in by LeBron. The Hawks trail by 4. There's the drive. Kicks it to Curry. A wide open look for Bird. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Nowitzki, that's for 2. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Here's LeBron. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. LeBron's got 7.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
LeBron drives in. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Texas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Malone. Rebound, Atlanta.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards. And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
James kicks to Nowitzki. Malone trying to break free. The offensive rebound.
Moses Malone with the bucket.
The Hawks trail by 3. And the pass to Duncan. Bird high post. Malone on him. Duncan and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. One of the stories here, Moses Malone getting it done today.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Curry against LeBron. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Tim Duncan on top. Curry with it. He has yet to score. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Chamberlain. It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry passes to Bird. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Hawks with the new shot clock. Malone with the block.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Nowitzki against Jordan. With the second effort. Knocked loose. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Nowitzki's got 6 points.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And the second free throw, good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's James. Tim Duncan with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 7. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Hawks. Good on the second free throw. Longhorns leading by 6. LeBron passes to Malone. Here's Chamberlain. Texas moving it around. James looking around. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Covered by LeBron. The 3. James misses.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the paint. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope he can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Working on James. And another miss by Texas. The Hawks trail by 4. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Bird finds James. Second chance shot. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Shot's good from Bird.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Passes it to Malone. A minute 20 left in the first. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Malone against Bird. Michael Jordan on the wing. Offensive rebound.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Back to James. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Nowitzki. Texas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Here's James. And the shot goes down. James has got 9.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And he gets the bucket.
Stephen Curry.
And the Hawks lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that moment.
That's the end of the first
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Atlanta. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, "Get the ball inside," and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They've got Wembanyama. James is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the small forward. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Pippen. Bird is out there with Duncan. Then it's James. And it's Curry in at the point.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
The ball goes to Atlanta.
Pippen against McGrady. Pippen kicks to Curry. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's LeBron. LeBron goes on the attack.
And if LeBron looks explosive on your TV monitor, that's nothing compared to being a defender watching him come downhill right at you.
On the wing, Bird. There's the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Texas trails by 3. Now the dish to LeBron. Floats it up for... Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Assisted by
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Curry finds James. Launches it. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. For Texas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. You look at Bird, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wembanyama. McGrady up top. Back to Wembanyama. Malone kicks to McGrady. No good from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Floats it up for Pippen. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He is a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Malone's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry looking around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Giannis passes to Bird. Ball's knocked loose. And here comes Abdul-Jabbar leading the break. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
He hits the second from the line. Texas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pippen with the steal, pushing it up. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Giannis. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's McGrady. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these covers.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Lays it up and banks it in. Pippen's got his second bucket.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Here's McGrady. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. James in the high post. Curry meets him. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
On the wing, Giannis. Second shot opportunity, and Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Curry against LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry dishes to Giannis. Bird outside. High post shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so James will bring it up for the Longhorns. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And he drives in.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And Texas making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. Curry passes to Pippen. To the middle. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
James outside. Pass to Malone. And no good. Good D by Giannis. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
So the Longhorns call timeout. They're first. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Texas.
Checking in for Texas, Kawhi Leonard.
The Longhorns have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Wembanyama. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
The Hawks shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Curry finds Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. LeBron against Curry. LeBron is doubled. Here's Wembanyama. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Here's LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Stephen Curry.
In this quarter, they had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity, get to the line.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Malone. Atlanta also making some changes here. James checked in for Duncan. And Jordan subbed in for Pippen. Here's James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
Leonard against James. Leonard looking over the floor. Over James. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Curry kicks to Jordan. Floats one up. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Jordan's got 8 points.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
LeBron James.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
And it's Bird missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Wembanyama passes to James. 23 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nobody near Leonard. And another miss by Texas. Antetokounmpo finds Jordan. Shoots over James. That one rolling around and rims out. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And your youth squad.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson checking out Atlanta. They knew Game 1 might be a hard-fought struggle, and tonight certainly has been that. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half to try and capture a 1-0 lead in this championship series. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Chamberlain is out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. And at the 3, the small forward. Antetokounmpo passes to Duncan. No good that time. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Antetokounmpo. Michael Jordan is out there with Curry. Then there's Duncan. And it's James in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Jordan. Rejected by Nowitzki. Dishes to Malone. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Wembanyama outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wembanyama has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Curry passes to LeBron. Malone against Giannis. And there's the pass to Curry. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And the Longhorns making a change here. James is checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Olajuwon's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Texas trails by 4. Nowitzki outside. Texas moving it around. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Covered by LeBron. And it's slammed in by Malone. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Passes it to Curry. Michael Jordan on the wing. Inside, Olajuwon. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Olajuwon's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. James against Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D. And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
Over in the corner, Olajuwon. Jordan finds Curry. Chamberlain with the block. Fast break, Texas for the tie. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by James. Nowitzki's got 8.
His long strides can sneak up on you. I mean, great ability to run the floor by Dirk, finishing the fast break.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You look at James, what a contribution.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Jordan dishes to Olajuwon. Back to Jordan. Over Nowitzki. The Hawks again can't hit. And so James will bring it up for the Longhorns. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. LeBron James on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. LeBron with it. Picked up by Malone. Here's LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
On the wing, Malone. Count it. Malone's got the game tied up here for the Longhorns.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
For Texas, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Nowitzki outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Jordan. Chamberlain's shot is off. Atlanta's shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Jordan slams it in.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Duncan. Jordan inside. He's against Nowitzki. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Will Chamberlain picks one up. So for the Hawks, Michael Jordan is checked in for Duncan. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Stephen Curry.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
So it's the Hawks now. It's a three-point game. Curry passes to Jordan. He kicks it to LeBron. Good work defensively by Malone.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. The dish now to Jordan. The fader. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the night.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Outside for Curry. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his third assist on the night. Curry against James. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Offline from the top of the key. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jordan down low. Abdul-Jabbar covering. And that one drops for him. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead. Here's Nowitzki. He's got 8. Hits it from 3-point range. Nowitzki's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, so many bigs excel from 3-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Jordan against Nowitzki. Jordan can't get it to go. For Texas, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. LeBron outside. Chamberlain trying to get open, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. James finds Jordan over Davis, and Davis sends it back.
A two-way star. AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Goes up again. Jordan against Leonard. Over Jordan. Here's Leonard with the bucket in transition.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Down low. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Curry. Jordan's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
LeBron outside. Nowitzki, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
Davis for 2. Just beating everybody to the board. Using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
To the inside. Here's Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Now here's Nowitzki. He's got 11. James down the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got 22 points.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Curry passes to Jordan. Outside, Jordan. James kicks to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Over Leonard. Jordan can't get it to go. And here's Leonard. Over James. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Hawks ahead. They lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
It's the fourth quarter.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Longhorns. They've got Malone. Chamberlain is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Nowitzki in at the shooting guard. To tie it up, Kawhi Leonard battles for 2.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Duncan with the bounce pass. Curry finds Jordan. Shoots. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Outside Leonard. There's the pass to Chamberlain. Texas moving it around. Lays it up off the glass. Malone's got it all tied up now for Texas.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
Bird dishes to Curry. Knocked away. Here's Duncan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Here's what Texas has got going right now. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Anthony Davis, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki. Outside Leonard passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. To take the lead, Chamberlain trying to get open, and Abdul-Jabbar with the layup. And the Longhorns lead by 1. Pass to Duncan. Here's Jordan. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Malone. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Kareem throws it down.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Lets the 3 fly. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Malone against Bird. Bird with some nice D.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Malone with the block. It'll be a turnover. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And 3 from Jordan. Texas grabs the miss. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Got it. Good job in the low post. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. McGrady outside. Curry against Leonard. 6 to shoot. A step back shot here. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
A shot by Jordan, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
They get it again.
Hawks foul.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Texas.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Bird, the pass to Duncan. Nice D from Malone.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
McGrady outside. Here's Chamberlain, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
For Texas,
and he's good on the second.
And crucially, he did enough there to make it a 2-possession game.
Jordan dishes to Bird. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Malone's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Leonard inside. Curry meets him. Malone trying to break free. And that one's good. Leonard.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Jordan kicks to Bird. Outside Curry. Back to Bird. Jordan wide open. Great play by Bird to set it up. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Leonard. Curry passes to Bird. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for Larry Bird.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And Texas calls time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Moses Malone.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Texas's head coach said to the team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Curry against James. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
The speed, the agility. Steph Curry is a problem.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to McGrady. Jacks up a three. Drills it from outside. And the Longhorns lead by 2. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
It goes on Moses Malone. The first one falls.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Nowitzki's checked in for Texas. LeBron against Curry. James outside. Merciless inside. Merciless James.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And stolen by Nowitzki. LeBron with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. LeBron left side. The pass to Chamberlain. Banked in off the glass.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
James rejected by Nowitzki. They retain possession. Now James. Passes to Malone. Chamberlain with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line for your...
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Curry with the three. Kept alive. LeBron, the extra effort.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
James against Curry. James dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Shoots over Bird, and there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by James. And it's a 6-point Texas lead. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. James, no good. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Texas. Shoots it. Nowitzki, no good. Atlanta with the ball.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Seems like nothing bothers Larry Bird. He looks relaxed scoring, even in a high-stakes moment.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jordan. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. Jordan's checked in for Michael Jordan. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
LeBron slashes inside. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Larry Bird. 4th personal foul. 5th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
LeBron James.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what you're saying.
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
It's Curry outside. Good! And that cuts the lead to just 5.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And Texas calls time here. They're ahead by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Your youth dance squad.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
LeBron James.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And it's the Hawks' ball.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
McGrady with the ball.
We win! We win!
And they've done it! The new NBA champions!
107. Thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please take care to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next event.